So we are here in Bartica, folks. We're underground in Bartica, and we're just making a couple stops, checking out to see how things going. I'm privileged to be with David Patterson, former Minister of Infrastructure. Now, David, one of the things you've been saying is that you haven't noticed much change here than the way we left it. We are standing on a road that was done by the coalition. It is still standing very strong. Talk to us about some of your observations thus far.
Good night, folks. But Sheridan, I haven't been up here for a while. I mean, about 2 years. I mean, since post-COVID, and with
hold it a little closer first.
With all the money that has been splashed around, 3 times biggest budget and so forth. You know what I mean? I expected to come to see a tongue and a Bartica and an area awash with new development. The most modern development is what I left here, what we left here, the coalition left here in 2020. I mean, this road that you see here, that's the entire thing, brainchild of us. I mean, because we moved away from doing this asphaltic road and we did concrete road. I mean, I did it really well. It's standing, but I'm just surprised that, I mean, I don't know, like this is almost like if Region 7 stood still and they had so much money. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, you know, I mean, you hear Edgel and them talking about all this transformation development. Nothing has transformed. I mean, this is almost like Back to the Future at the moment. I still think, you know, I mean, much more can be done. I just came off one on the road. You know, I mean, it's almost like an abortion road.
Yeah.
The road at the line there. You know, what I mean, they haven't done anything like that.
Is that the Patara road? I might know my thing is right.
Yes, right. The Patara road.
And then, in addition to that, they're telling us that some of the roads here is being done by some doctor. But the point people want to make is that the roads are falling apart very, very quickly. Again, we're standing up on a road that was done 3-4 years ago that's still standing very strong.
Well, the hallmark of the PPP always is cheap, done, nasty, and quick. Friends and family, you know, I mean, that's all it is. I mean, long as you, they feel that anybody could be a contractor. I mean, you say, I mean, my person could be a doctor, baker, a candlestick maker, and they just give them and they will give them a contract. Mm-hmm. You know, obviously, and then the engineers. I mean, I know that from the ministry. I get the feedback all the time. The engineers are scared to even intervene because they're protected. Every time they intervene, they go above their heads. So therefore, we're getting less value for money here. The people, but I'm glad that, I mean, we're walking around and everybody, as you said, to give you a high five and those things like this. We walk around here and they're saying to us, they're glad that we came to see what's going on, you know what I mean, because they saw the transformation beforehand in that that short period of time that we were there versus what is being done here. I don't know if they're punishing Region 7 because this is a region I think the coalition won, but this is nothing there. And I came up with Stelling.
And I want to circle back to some of what you said were your expectations. From the Stelling, we saw what they said, the river ambulance isn't working, some of the other David G boats aren't working. I mean, like, what was your expectation? One Guyana, all these big mansions, billion spending.
Honestly, and folks, I must apologize for not coming here before, because I honestly expected, with the amount of money we pass every year in the budget, I honestly expected something more transformational. You know, I mean, I honestly expected that the people of Region 7, people of Bartica would have been having all these fancy things, but they're not doing that. They're just spending the money willy-nilly in harebrained schemes in Georgetown and building Silica City and those things like that. I mean, and the people that live here, this road, the reason this road we're on here is the main link between Bartica and all the mining activities and Georgetown and those things like that. And our idea was, my idea and the coalition idea is that we would concrete it all the way down to the Sharima crossing. They've gone away from that, you know what I mean? They just do finished up, because when we left, several of the contracts were in place already, but they had to stop due to COVID. So all they've done is finish up a couple, given to their friends to do some inferior work, and then you know what I mean? So I must say, you know what I mean, I am quite disappointed. I came off the Bartica Stelling. Mm-hmm. That is a death trap. We had a plan, we got money from it, we got a whole design for it, we had funding for it.
They're thieving your projects, but they can't execute it the way you want.
And they're not even doing it, you know what I mean? And that is so sad. And they go around saying how they love the country and they love the people and better life for all. And all.
But it's still friends, family, and favorites. One of the things, the rain is coming down, one of the things you said to us, is these harebrained schemes, Silica City and elsewhere. They've started. I know they've started this housing scheme at the back this way. But one of the challenges, they started it, they stopped it. But now we're in local government election. They started back again.
So I've always said the devil's in the details, and when it comes to the PPP, and they're all smoked and mirrors. All it is, they'll do this, they'll stop. They want to, you vote for us, we get in. If you vote for us and we get in, you'll get the house out and those things. No, they don't like the people. They don't like Guyanese unless they only do things that they can make money for.
It's all about that. Thanks very much, David.
This shirt is what one Guyana looks like. This is the PPP versus right down there. If you turn around, if you look right there, that's where we started. Right to that there, that's 100 feet. And this is what they're doing.
David, how recent was this road done?
Yes, I mean, they said they did it up to last year. That's what the guys are telling me, but it's.
And you could almost fit in that pothole there.
Yes, but they have no vision. You know what I mean? Why do this to the Bartica people? You know what I mean? If you right there. That's where we started working. We did all this. Look what it is now.
Let's take a short walk up, David, and get a sense of some
of the... And you get a perspective, you know what I mean, of what's going on here. How are you, brother?
Yeah. Morning.
Morning, yes. Yeah, so you mean, Sheridan, and this is what they tell the people. They tell the people that they care for them. They tell the people they're spending how many billions of budget. Ejil, Indar, and all of them got up and say transformation. This is what they've transformed this into.
And David, no doubt millions of dollars has been awarded. Awarded at least.
We don't deal in millions anymore, Sheriff.
Billions. Billions awarded.
Yeah, billions. You know, I mean, it's nothing millions anymore. Millions were on the coalition. I told, and I got up and I told it, and Ejil has never refuted it. We used to build a brand new road for just about $49 million a kilometer. Ejil and team and the government are building $112 million. I spoke in Parliament in the last budget. They haven't refuted it because we have the numbers. They have 3 times the cost that we did before. That's what's happening here. And of course, was really, yes, and the cost of it, the actual cost hasn't gone. Probably only gone over like 10%. All the millions has just gone to their friends and family. Look, I mean, the poor bum mine. Cars just on the there. But this is what One Guyana looks like. This is what the transformation that they've offered the people. Why? We have so much money, Sherrod. There's no reason why this here should not be a highway, a clean highway. They don't do any drainage. If you notice when we were out there, we put drains along the side of the road to ensure that you know that the people can see. They're here.
Here's another portion of that very road.
Yes.
Done by the PPP.
And of course, you know what I mean, it's not only the roads, the cars, you know what I mean, the repair on your cars. You know what I mean, this is it. This is what they're giving us. So folks, I mean, I'm glad that you're seeing it for yourself. I'm glad that you're not buying into the propaganda. The propaganda that you hear about all bright and beautiful in this sunny, lovely Guyana. Not true at all. Not true at all. They're just simply taking our money, spending it, friends and family, using it up to go on trips all over the world. You know what I mean? The president flies out and all the ministers fly out first class and so forth. And worse yet, every year we get about $1 billion coming in from the oil revenue. $1 billion. You know what I mean? That is like more money than some countries would ever have in 3 or 4 years. We have it every single year. It's going to increase. And you can't even do anything proper for our people. It's a shame.
Thanks again, David.